Hey y'all, it's Diane with Shellcraft One in my old barn door, and I have come to you today to bring you my chenille series of blank journals. And as you can see, there are a bunch of them. So we're going to go through them and let you take a peek. I have 15 journals that are chenille covered. Well, I have 13 journals that are completely chenille covered, and then I have 2 other journals that the covers were just so pretty that I couldn't stand to cover them. So hang on a second, and I'm going to put the camera in the tripod, and then we'll go through each journal. Okay, I apologize for the noise. You're gonna hear kids playing next door, and you're going to hear lots of lightning and thunder because we're having a thunderstorm here. So if it gets real bad, I'm getting the dog and going to the closet. Just saying. So I might have to pause the video, but I'll be back. So let's get started on these wonderful, wonderful journals. I have spent so much time making these journals, and we'll start with these 2 because they're the ones that aren't the chenille covered. And so I thought I would go through these first and let you see them. Let me grab a ruler. They're large size journals. The Bambi one is a little over 11 inches tall by 8 inches wide, almost 8 inches wide. And they all have, well, this one has a 2.5 inch spine, so that's Bambi. And then for the fairytales one, whoops, it might help if I put the ruler the right way. Okay, it's 11 inches tall. It is right at 8 inches wide, and the spine is about 2 1/4. So I'm not going to list all of the measurements in the Etsy listing, just simply because that would be so much in there. I think it would be like overwhelm people with information, and so I just want it to be a simple listing. So I'm going to give you the measurements on this video, and that way you can see, you know, what the measurements are. So let's go through the Bambi journal real quick. So stinking cute. So on the Bambi journal, you have this beautiful, beautiful fabric on the signature, and then I have the lace that covers it. And I just thought the cover of the book was so pretty. You know, that I didn't want to cover it. So you can cover it if you want to. I just couldn't bring myself to do it because it's so stinking cute. And I left the inside pages because I think they're adorable. And so I'm going to do a quick flip through of this one, and I'm going to let you know that all of the journals have the same types of pages. You might have different colors of the scrapbooking paper or whatever, but generally, for the most part, they're pretty much the same. So I'm just going to start flipping. You get lots of floral pages, lots of vintage book pages. You get lots of scrapbook paper. This is vintage ledger. This is a vintage reader, children's reader. I did put some blank pages and some lined pages for you to be able to write on in your journal, or, you know, do whatever you would like to do. Children's dictionary pages. These kinds of florals. I put lots and lots of floral pages in here. However, it is a mixture. So again, I didn't go with a specific theme. This is the center of the first signature. Each journal has 2 signatures, and there's 200 plus pages in each journal. So you're getting a really good sized little journal that has plenty of room for you to do all kinds of crafting, journaling. You can put your pictures in it. You can do mixed media, artwork, you know, save your, look how pretty that is. Excuse me. Save your memorabilia in it. Just all kinds of ideas. And you guys, I mean, you're a journaler, so you know what to do with your journal, and you know what you do with your journal. So that's just some ideas of some things that you can do with them. For anyone out there who is new to journaling and junk journals. just kind of gives you an idea of what you can do with them. But as you can see, there's lots of vintage book pages, birds, florals, children's readers. I put a lot of children's readers in here. Beautiful center of that signature. Plenty of writing space. Sorry about the kids screaming next door. It is thunderstorming and they're jumping on their trampoline. Granted, they just put the trampoline together and it's in their garage or their carport, but still, I don't think I would let my kids be out on a trampoline in the middle of a thunderstorm, so it's a little concerning. But what do you do? Not a whole lot I can do because they're not my kids, so I just hope nothing happens to them. That would be terrible. So that is the Bambi journal, and let's run through the Fairy Tales journal real quick. I'm trying to think if there's anything that on this one, I absolutely loved the inside covers. I had a little staining, so I kind of washed it, and I left this because I thought if whoever gets it, I mean, there's just a little bit of, just a few spots of staining, but I thought it would be super cute to do like a collage. But I have to kind of stop myself with these blank journals because I tend to want to decorate them. This is one of my collage pages. And so I have to make myself stop and go, no, this is not my journal. You know, I'm not the one that's going to be decorating it, so I'm going to let whoever gets it decorate it. It is a blank journal. So, with that being said, sometimes I want to do things to it, and I think, no, I can't do that because what if they want to do something else with it? There's the center of that signature. So, I'm just going to, you know, I'm not going to flip through all of these journals, guys, because you would be bored stiff. But like you see, I mean, you know, the pages are very similar. This is the other side of my collage page. You know, it's a similar type of pages. I love these children's readers. How stinking cute are they? You get music paper, all different colors and kinds of scrap paper. Man, I'm telling you, I don't know if y'all can hear the rain, but it is ugly out there right now. It's a little scary. And I'm here by myself because my honey hasn't got home yet. And so I am not enjoying the rain right now. I like the rain, I just don't like the lightning and the thunder. This is the center of this signature. Look how pretty. These are from that Flowers of the World book. And they just have absolutely gorgeous pictures of flowers in them. But I mean, you could make these journals. They could be farmhouse style. They could be vintage. They could be floral. They could be spring. They could be summer. They shabby. You could do shabby chic. Like I say, I try to make them really, really versatile to give you lots of different options of what you want to do with your journal. So, sorry about the kids screaming. So anyways, that's those two. And now we're going to get to the chenille ones. So what I'm going to do with the chenille ones, I'll flip through the first couple of chenille ones. But I'm not going to flip through all of them. This one measures 11 by about 8 1/4. It has a 2-inch spine. I don't really know how to name these because, I mean, they all look so similar. So I guess maybe I'll just number them and you can choose what number that you want in the listing. So I think that's what I'll do, is just do like a number. So this one will be number 1. So we'll just do it that way. And then when you go into the Etsy listing, you can do the pull down menu and you can just choose 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, or, you know, whatever number you want. So you'll just need to come to the video or, you know, write down what numbers it is that you love, and that way you'll know when you go over to the listing which ones you want. So this one has the chenille patchwork, lace on the spine, gorgeous, gorgeous fabric on the spine. I couldn't cover it. It was just too pretty. And then, of course, it has the the chenille patchwork on the back as well. Okay, so we'll flip through this one real quick. I love, love the paper that's in this one. Very pretty papers. Also, I love that paper. With these journals, you're going to get a little added something to come with it, and I'll show you what that is as soon as I flip through this one. And I'm probably going to need to, sorry, I'm not all the way in frame, am I? I apologize. Probably going to need to somehow figure out how I'm numbering these, and put like maybe a little sticky note right inside. So you get birds. These are vintage. I think this was a French history book is what these are from. So these are very similar to my last blank journals that I did. I think these might be a tad bit bigger though. Love this. That would be super cute as, you know, to do a farmhouse, something in that. Old vintage Sears Roebuck catalog pages. I believe that's from 1963 is the year of that Sears catalog. And then you have these beautiful pages like these. Center of the signature. Look how pretty these are. I love these pages. That is the back cover of that one. So this will be journal number 1. I'm going to grab a post-it note and put the numbers inside the front cover of these, and that way I know what order I went in the video. Hang on. Okay, next we have, this will be journal number 2, and it measures about 10 1/4 tall by a little over 7 1/4 wide, and it has a 2-inch spine. So this one as well has patchwork chenille on it. I didn't want to cover everything on this cover because the cover was so stinking adorable, and I'll show you what I mean. Look how stinking cute that is. So I left the back without anything on it because I fell in love with this cover, and then I just kind of put a lot of chenille on here. I just left a few patches open for you to be able to see, you know, the actual cover of the journal. So in this one, see what I'm saying about you just get the different types of scrapbooking paper. So, and like I say, I'm not going to go all the way through them. Just do, you know, like a quick flip. Center of that signature, because this video would be forever long if I tried to flip through every single page of 15 journals. I wouldn't ever get finished, and y'all would get bored and turn my video off. And then you wouldn't get to see all the goodness. Another one of the Sears catalogs. Love these pages. Very pretty center pages. So that is number 2. Let me grab number 3. This one will be number 3. And it has the patchwork chenille on it. And it has it on both sides. So you have the patchwork chenille here. You have this gorgeous, this is very vintage fabric on the spine. And then you have the chenille on the back. The inside covers of this one is really, really cool. This was one of those Reminisce. I think it was a Reminisce book, or one of those Good Old Days or something like that. And so I wanted to leave this because I just thought it was really cool to have this. You know, if you wanted to make it like a vintage journal, or if you don't, you can cover it up. But you can kind of, hang on a second. Sorry about that. Okay. So I'm just going to kind of flip real quick. I love the colors of the floor and the florals in this one. This one I think is just gorgeous, and I love the variety. There's a wonderful variety of different things in all of these journals. So just doing a quick flip through. These are old quilt book pages. That's the center of that signature. If I'm not mistaken, that's a Kate Greenaway. Okay, so that one is journal number 3. Oh, and I said I was going to show you the goodie that you're going to get with it. So, I have these stationery packs that I've had in my shop, and so I thought I'm just going to add these. I had just enough to add one to each journal. So you get, you're going to get, I think there's 5 napkins. Yes, there's 5 napkins in each pack for you to do some decoupaging. You get, I believe, 10 greeting cards, and you can use the cards and the envelopes to make pockets or tucks or do decoupage on or do collage on. And then you're going to get a whole bunch of mix of vintage and new type stationery. Oh, sorry if I bumped the camera. So you're going to get that along with your journal. Look how pretty this vintage, this is a vintage card. This is the envelope that goes with it. And then this is the stationery that goes with it. So lots of cute vintage stationery in here. One of these has, isn't that adorable? I love that. And y'all know I'm obsessed with stationery, so look how stinking cute that is with the little mushroom. So anyway, you're going to get a whole pack of that. So each journal, look how pretty that one is. I love that one. Each journal gets a stationery pack with it, and you're going to get a little pack of my clusters. So I'm just going to put those in with the stationery packs. So you get extra goodies along with your journal to play with. So that will be the pack that comes with it. So let's move on to, this will be journal number 4. So this journal has, of course, the patchwork chenille. It has a quilted, this is a vintage quilt that was cut up, and it has the patchwork chenille on the back. And so it has the quilt as the spine. So this one will be journal number 4. And I'll just do a quick flip through. I'm just really quickly flipping through. Because we're already at 20 minutes. So I think this will probably be the last one I flip through. Just for time's sake on the video. I wish I knew how to edit videos, because then I could just flip through each one, put music to it, and you know, and then you could see the insides of each one, which, like I say, they're pretty much all the same. You can kind of see that. Pretty much the only difference is the difference in the scrapbook papers that are in there. So that one's journal number 4. It measures 11 1/4 tall by 8 1/2, a little over 8 1/2 wide, with a 2 1/4 inch spine. So good size little journal there. All right. So this is going to be journal number 5. And look at the inside covers of this one. So, so pretty. This was, I think, a Beauty and the Beast book. And I absolutely love how this one turned out. It might be one of my favorites. So this is Journal 5. It has the lace here, fabric on the spine, and then the chenille and lace on the back as well. It measures 11 tall, 8 wide, with a little over a 2-inch spine. So that one is number 5. This one will be number 6. Again, it has the chenille patchwork. This was an old Pinocchio book that I repurposed. And so you kind of can get the gist of what's in there. You have some really pretty Victorian type pages in there as well. It has lace covering the spine, and then it has the chenille on the back as well. It measures 11 inches tall by 8 inches wide with a little over a 2-inch spine. So that one is journal number 6 with the Pinocchio in it. Journal number 7 has, again, the chenille patch, lace on the spine, and chenille on the back. This one was out of, I think this was 101 Dalmatians. What number am I on? 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one will be number 7. And it just had the prettiest inside covers, and so I didn't want to cover them up. So I thought I would leave them. So you can see all the pretty, well, you can't see them all, but you can kind of get the gist of it. So that one is journal number 7. It measures 11.5 inches tall by 8 1/4 inches wide, and it has a little over a 2-inch spine. So that one is journal number 7. Excuse me. Journal number 8 has the crocheted, I don't know if it was like a tablecloth or what, but really pretty, and it has this really pretty purple flower here, and then that's the flowers out of chenille too, and then the patchwork chenille on the back. This one is number 8, and it measures 11 1/4 inches tall and 8 inches wide with a little over a 2-inch spine. Let me put a sticky note in it so I know that this one is number 8. This one was a Snow White book, and so I just left the inside covers because I thought they were really pretty. So just do a little quick flip, and that'll kind of give you a gist of, you know, the colors or whatever. But like I say, I tried to mix so many colors in to where you can pretty much make it anything you want it to be. So that one is journal number 8. Journal number 9 is kind of red, white, and blue, but it doesn't have to be, you know, a 4th of July or anything like that. This one's what, number 9? Let's go ahead and put a sticky note in there before we forget. So I'm just gonna, I love this. This might be one of my favorites too, because it just has some of the prettiest pages in it. Not that they all don't have pretty pages, but I don't know, I just really like the way this one came together. So just kind of give you, see the pretty Victorian, you know, so I mean, you can do anything you want to. This is one of those old quilt books. I love using those because they add so much color. So yeah, I mean, there's so much you can do with these journals. So this one's number 9, and let me measure. This one is 11 1/4 inches tall, just under 8 inches wide with a little over a 2-inch spine. So that one is journal number 9. Journal number 10 has the chenille patchwork with lace here. Beautiful, beautiful fabric on the spine that was gifted to me by one of my sweet, sweet friends. Y'all, when you cut chenille, it gets everywhere. So this one is journal number 10. Let me put a sticky note in there. Okay. So I'll just, again, not doing a whole big flip through. Do I have this upside down? I do have it upside down. Sorry. I'm flipping it upside down. Let's turn it over this way. Okay, so this is the front. Such a dork. Alright. Now we have it right side up. Super cute. Little center of the signature there. Gorgeous, gorgeous pages in all of these journals. I love them. Look how stinking cute he is. And again, like I say, there's, you know, you could do anything you wanted to with this journal, or just not make it a theme at all. It's up to you. But they're very, very versatile. Okay, so that one's number 10. Did I give you the measurements on this one yet? I don't think I did. Let's do it just in case. Sorry if I'm repeating myself. This one is about 11 1/8 by 8 1/2, and it has a little over a 2-inch spine. So this one is journal number, if I can get the sticky note to stay. He don't want to stay in there. Journal number 10. Sorry, guys. Okay. Journal number 11 has the crocheted on the spine. It also has the pretty, pretty chenille patchwork. These chenilles that I've used on all of these journals, a lot of them are rare find chenilles. I got them from Laura and Sarah. Laura at Laughing Dogs Book Nook, and Sarah at Me and My Son Treasures. So if you want chenille, that's where I get mine. So this one, let me give you measurements on this one real quick. It is 10 1/4 inch tall by 8 inches wide, and about a 2 1/2 inch spine. And then again, all the journals have the same amount of pages. They have 200 plus pages for you to be able to journal on. So there's 100 pages per signature. So just doing a quick flip for you to kind of get an idea of what's in here. Not doing a super detailed flip through, but you can get the gist of it. You have lots of flip outs in these journals too, so super cute. So that one is journal number 11. Next we have journal number 12. Now I'm not gonna number the fairy tale and the Bambi book that I showed first, because I'm just gonna name them that. So we'll have 13 numbered books and then the fairy tale books. This one again has the really, really pretty chenille, and again you get the little chenille pieces when you cut, but they'll come off. Lace on the spine, again that beautiful fabric on the spine. And let me get you some measurements. This one measures about 10 1/4 by 7 1/2 with a 2-inch spine. And we'll just do, I love, love, love this first page. I like the colors in this journal. So just give you a quick flip through, kind of an idea. It's the center of the signature. Lots and lots of pretty pages in these journals. Okay, so that one is journal number 12. And then the last one is going to be journal number 13, because the Bambi and the fairy tale book are 14 and 15. So this will be the last of the numbered journals. Let me get a measurement on this one for you. This one measures 11 1/4 by 8 1/2 with a little over a 2-inch spine. Now on this one, I just took the chenille all the way around. So you have, it's completely chenille, even on the spine. Okay, sorry about that, guys. My son came in. So this one, again, let's just do a quick flip through. And again, like I say, like little things like this, I wanted to cover, but I love the colors of the inside leaf pages. And so I thought, you know what, I'm just going to leave them, and they can put a pocket over it or whatever, or collage, or decorate, or whatever. So we'll just do a quick flip through of this one. And I'm sorry if y'all can hear my son. His girlfriend just came in, and so they're laughing and talking. Very pretty colors. And again, like I say, you know, the majority of the pages are very, very similar. Very much the same, but I love the different variety that's in each journal. You know, and it just kind of leaves it wide open for your creative juices to flow and to make it your own in whatever theme or style that is that you love. So that is number 13. So that is the flip through of all of the journals. Once you see this video, all of these journals will be in my Etsy shop and be up for grabs. If you see one that you love, you probably want to run over there pretty quick and grab it, because these journals go really fast, especially the chenille covered ones. They sell out fairly quickly once I post them. So if you see one that you love and that you just can't live without, run over and grab it real quick. If you have any comments or questions, you can leave it in the comment box below. Please like and subscribe for me. That it helps if you don't mind. Oh, and I was also going to let you guys know too, I have a whole boatload of stickers, beautiful, beautiful washi stickers that I'm going to be listing in my Etsy shop. I probably won't get those in before this video goes up, but I'm going to have lots of different product. These are appliques. I've got some washi tape. I've got some coin envelopes that I'm thinking about decorating. So be looking for some new things to pop up in the shop as time permits. I'm trying to get pictures made and all that good stuff, and get them in the shop so that you guys can have them up for grabs. So lots of goodies coming to the shop. Again, I have washi stickers, appliques. Some of those washi stickers you guys are going to die for. They're so pretty. So anyways, just be looking for those to come to the shop. I am also working on some digitals. I've got a couple of things going right now. Several things, actually. So, but it takes a while on digitals because, I'm self-taught. So, it's taken me a while to learn the program, because it's like learning how to fly a jet airplane. Literally. The control board is. So anyways, that's it for the blank journals, you guys. Go and grab them while you can, because they go fast. And I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Big hugs, and thanks for watching.